Welcome all. It's time for the show with no name exclusively on Vaughan Radio, where this show has been for over a decade. In fact, we say we're going on 11 years. Decimos lo mismo para edad. I am 16 going on 17. Classic song, right? From The Sound of Music. Ya estamos con la música. Guys, we're here to have some fun. We're here to learn some English. And if that's what you came to do, then you came to the right place. It's the show with no name, a daily wacky show. I always say the word wacky because it's another way of saying crazy. And you know me. I love using synonyms. So if I can teach you different ways to say things, well, this way you won't always use the same 5 words. Like many people, well, I think it's just a habit. You just get comfortable and you're like, bueno, chulo, que guay, even in your own language, as I say. So we want to stretch those muscles today and every day here on the show. Remember, there are tons of challenges that are going to be coming your way today on the show and every day. So make sure you guys participate. Remember, those of you who are listening right now on iVox or iTunes to this show or any of Vaughan's podcasts, remember you can watch the show on a daily basis. Every single day, you can watch the show on Vaughan's Instagram. And those of you who are joining us now on Instagram, good morning. How are you? Welcome aboard. I hope you're ready to have some fun, and I hope you're ready to participate with us here on the show today. So, and if you guys, if you can't, don't worry. You can always tune in via Vaughan Radio. These episodes are on the air as well. So you can watch the show, you can listen to the show, or also you can get it maybe a week or 2 weeks later via podcast. So yes, everything is recorded. Inés, good question. It will be recorded. Sería como pregunta, ¿no? Will it be recorded? Y esa es mi respuesta. Yes, it will. It's being recorded in high definition audio. So in fact, I listen to the podcasts sometimes. The Vaughan Radio show with no name. Dices, ¿qué? ¿Te escuchas? Just a little bit. I don't really like listening. Nobody likes to listen to their own voice, really, right? Especially for 2 hours. But I like to listen to it, to get an idea of the audio quality. And, well, because you want to know a little secret? This is the same microphone. I don't mean the same exact one. They have theirs and I have mine. This is the same microphone that's used at Vaughan Radio Studios. So Richard Vaughan does his show from the same microphone. I'm doing mine from home. So if you listen to the podcast, you'll see that the audio is fantastic over there. In fact, the audio is better, I know the audio is better for those of you who are listening to the show than those of you who are watching the show. Because right now, those of you who are watching us on Instagram, I'm talking, but I don't have a microphone. I'm just talking at the phone. I'm not talking into the phone, hacia, right? It's in front of me. It's close, as if we're having a conversation, but there might be some additional echo, which the microphone takes care of that. So, if audio quality, my point, el grano, what are you getting at, Alberto? ¿Qué quieres decir? If audio quality is what you're looking for, then you're going to want to listen to Vaughan Radio or catch our shows in the podcast format. And remember, we've got new shows being updated every day. You've got 6 hours of brand new content. 2 hours from me, 2 hours from Fitz, and 2 hours from Richard Vaughan, not counting what he does every morning on La Dos on Channel 2. So that is 6 hours a day of fresh, brand new content for you guys. And if you follow us on social media, which I know many of you are following Vaughan, I hope you're following me too. If you're following us, well, you're going to get additional stuff too, because as you know, we don't just post the shows. Vaughan posts videos, I post videos, we post, so the learning should never end. It should be a continuous process. And if you are subscribed to the right YouTube channels, you follow the right Twitter accounts, you follow the right Instagram accounts, you are gonna learn English on pure momentum. Now, yesterday we talked about roller coasters and we didn't mention this. You say inercia. We use the word inertia. Vamos a pronunciarlo a la americana, inertia, right? But we also use the word momentum. And it's like it's that speed that you get because you're just moving. You know, el viento te está llevando ya. It's similar to that idea. So I want to keep you guys motivated more than teach you vocabulary. Yes, I want to teach you, but I want to keep you motivated. I think my first goal is I want to teach them grammar. Well, you can learn grammar anywhere. You don't really need me to learn grammar, do you? But what I can do is I can make the learning process fun for you. So you want to keep learning, and you wake up every morning and you say, what can I learn today? I can't freaking wait to learn. And if you got that passion for learning, like I have, you know it, guys. I'm telling you, you know, that passion for learning is what keeps me alive in many occasions, you know. That constant, you know, what's kept me alive is in my life through ups and downs and difficult situations is the ability to create. For me, creating, whatever it is, a video, an audio, a post, a new podcast. If you haven't subscribed, speaking of things you should do to improve your English and other general knowledge, is subscribe to my podcast, my new podcast, which is FYI, for your inglés, and you can find it everywhere on iTunes, iVox, all the I's, TuneIn Radio, FM Radio, yo ni sé cómo se llaman, Spotify, as you say in Spanish, está en el Spotify. So if you do all that stuff, you listen to Vaughan Radio, you subscribe to my new podcast, you're subscribed to Vaughan, Aprende Inglés con Vaughan on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, do it. There's hundreds and hundreds. Just my YouTube, which is nothing in comparison to Vaughan's, I've got hundreds of hours of video, okay? Vaughan probably has thousands of hours of video. And for those of you who can't get enough, as you know, we have our online course as well, right? Which is $99, okay? $99. Let's do the math. Vamos, la expresión, os voy a enseñar un par de cosas ahora. So the first thing is la expresión, calcúlalo tú, right? Do the math, right? Esto lo decimos. Now, cuidado, los británicos dicen maths, ¿no? Porque viene de mathematics. But Americans, we say math. Do the math. So I'm going to open my calculator here. And so we take 365 days, right? Hasta ahí llego, right? 365 days a year divided by, okay, divided by 100 euros. Well, it's 99, but vamos a poner 100 porque es un número bonito, you know. You're paying 3 euros and 65 cents a day to be subscribed to a course. And I think that's cheap as chips. And I'm not as specifically a financially successful person. In fact, in my life, I've never done things. In fact, I've turned down a lot of projects that could bring me a lot of money because I wanted to create, and it didn't let me create things. So an example of that is translations. A lot of times people write me, Alberto, do you do translations? And I'm just like, no, I don't. It's boring. I understand it's a difficult job. I've done it. I know how to do it. I can simultaneously interpret, right? But my point is, you guys understand what my point is. There's so much free stuff out there for you. And then you've got, for those of you who are serious, which, as I said, at what point is it an investment? $3.50 es una inversión o es lo que te gastas en una cerveza y un café? You know what I mean? So you got to think about, too, like, what is an investment to you? Because everybody, my budget is different than your budget. If you have kids, los que tenéis hijos, ya sabes, your budget, whatever budget you had before, it goes out the window. Nosotros decimos, se va por la ventana. It goes out the window. Because, well, kids, bringing up kids, and we didn't even get into the school thing yet, nursery school or any of that stuff, la guardería, nursery school. And it's, but, then you have to think, like I have friends who say, oh man, I don't have any money. And I said, but you were just eating yesterday, at like a 5-star restaurant in the French Riviera. What do you mean? Really? So, and with Facebook, you see that a lot too. You know, I had a friend, es la palabra clave. I had a friend that he was always asking everybody to borrow money, right? To borrow es tomar prestado. So he wanted people to lend him money. He wanted to borrow money. Lend, prestar, borrow, tomar prestado. And a friend, listen, as I said, I don't have a lot of money. I never have been, you know, I'm not rich. I don't, you know, I wish, but I'm happy the way I am. But as I always say, I've never been a borrower or a lender. No soy uno para prestar ni para tomar prestado. I don't even like credit cards. I have one that I use just to get miles, las millas, avios they call them, right? To get points with Iberia. That's the only reason I have one. So to borrow and to lend. And the guy was always asking people, yo, can I borrow money? Can I borrow money? But then on his Facebook and on his social media, the guy, as I said, was going to, you know, 5-star hotels, Michelin star restaurants. And I'm like, I'm lending you, I'm not eating there. I eat at home, I cook. So, I don't, you know, that I'm sure you've all seen that. I mean, it's human nature as well. But sometimes we don't realize it. I realize it myself. I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, but that's €1 more. Pero eso cuesta €1, right? But that's €1 more. And I'm thinking, well, the other day, Alberto, you bought a pair of €200 sneakers. No, el otro día te compraste unos zapatillas por €200. Y estás mirando €1 aquí? So it happens to me too. A lot of times I'm like, oh, no, I can't. And then I realize, I'm like, but wait, if I go to a bar with my friends, we don't even think about otra ronda. And that's in Madrid, €15. Una ronda en Madrid, no es, you know. My point being, English will always pay off. Learning any kind of enrichment, whether it's education, learning an instrument, all those kind of expenses, gastos, we could, you know, call them an investment. And then, as I said, I think somebody just told me over here, ¿qué me ha dicho aquí? Alguien me ha dicho algo que me gustó el comentario, que era, Marta, thank you. Marta says, Alberto, actually it's 27 cents a day. Thank you. Estoy mal vendiendo el curso de Vaughan. I'm telling you, it's €3.75 a day, which is still not, you know, if you think about what we spend just taking a walk, you know, going to buy some milk and other things that we need. So 27. See, now you guys see why I'm not a math teacher. Ahora veis por qué no soy profe de matemática. But there's one thing I can do. I can count to 10. Yay, Alberto! I can count to 10. And I can also count down. In fact, speaking of countdown, cuenta atrás, isn't it time to lift off? Are you guys ready? We've got to blast off. All right, guys, fasten your seatbelts. It is time for liftoff.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. Liftoff. 30 minutes after the hour.
Get ready. Hold on to your hats. Strap on your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelts. Hold on to your hats. Get ready for the ride of your life. The show with no. It's show with no name time. On Vaughan Radio. It's the show with no name. On Vaughan Radio. It's the show. Let's go.
all right, folks. We are officially airborne. Airborne significa en el aire. Acordaos, no se escribe born como nacer. I was born, sino con una E al final. Es una palabra, one word, airborne. And guys, we are officially airborne now. So you're starting to feel that weightlessness? Oh, yeah. All right, well, our first stop on our non-stop rocket ship, como lo llamo yo, our non-stop rocket ship, nuestra nave sin parar, well, is a little place we call Say What?
Say what?
That's right, my amigos. It's the Say What soundbite section, and this is where we hear a famous person speaking, and you guys have to, well, A, write down what you hear, B, guess who it is, and C, along the way, por el camino, give me some information. What observations do you make after listening to this audio clip? Do you hear a conversation? Is it somebody who's angry? So I want a little analysis of what you hear, right? En inglés se pronuncia analysis, an analysis of what you hear. So folks, that said, it's time for today's Say What soundbite for the first time. Jot down, apunta, jot down what you hear.
I love them. They're my sisters and brothers. And it's hard. When you leave a group, it's just because you close that cycle. And I wanted to try my own thing. And those are my best friends.
Okay. Guys, that's, I think, pretty easy to understand, right? I don't think anybody had difficulty there. No big mystery, right? Acordaos la palabra mystery en inglés con Y, ambos. Mystery, que lo he visto escrito mal por muchos alumnos, y lo han escrito mystery como mist, niebla, ¿no? Pero ambos son Y's, all right? So, let's take a look. Let's see if you guys got any observations from here. Jota says jack down. No, it's jot down, or write down, correct. Ludy thinks she knows who it is. All right, Ludy, you seem pretty sure. That was a quick response there, Ludy. Liz says Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek. Arts of Uriel heard something like living in a group. Okay. Silvia says, yes, it seems Paulina Rubio. Guys, this is a common mistake. I saw it yesterday, too. It seems like Paulina Rubio, right? It seems adjetivo, okay? I've seen this mistake, I would say 3 or 4 times in the past day or two, okay? So not just Silvia. So it seems adjetivo, it seems like sustantivo, comparación, right? It seems, vamos a verlo con otros ejemplos, right? You seem angry, adjetivo. You seem like an angry person. Hay un adjetivo, pero hay que poner sustantivo. See the difference there? So, y lo mismo con todos, ¿eh? You sound angry. Suenas enfadado. You sound like an angry person. Okay? Look. You look angry. Pareces enfadado físicamente, ¿no? Or you look like an angry person. Smell. ¿Por qué no? Ya que estamos. You smell stinky. Porque you can smell angry. Era por no cambiar de adjetivo. You smell stinky. Hueles apestoso. You smell like a stinky person. All right? Lo mismo con seem. So you guys see the pattern there? Practice it because it's a very common mistake. And as I said, I personally have seen that mistake in our Instagram group a couple times in the last couple days. Okay? So let's see. Liz says, sounded like a Hispanic person speaking. Okay. Chris says she agrees with Ludi. J.M. Hermosilla says a young girl with a clear and open accent. Okay, yeah. Sounds like a clear communicator. I would say that. Kika says J-Lo. So I think a lot of you guys are hearing like a Latino or Spanish kind of vibe or feeling from her, right? Molina says Paulina Rubio. So that was the first one that Ludi said as well. Roser says Paulins Rubio. Is that her evil cousin, Paulins? I didn't know about her. Susana says Paulina Rubio. Okay, well, guys, what I need you to do too now that you're pretty sure, I'm not going to confirm or deny if it's Paulina. Now, in English, we wouldn't say Paulina. We would say Paulina, right? Like the name Paul, right? The apostle in La Biblia, Paul, right? Paul, Paulina, not Paulina. But of course, if she's Mexican, then you win. No te voy a decir cómo se pronuncia Paulina Rubio. So Paulina Blonde, right? Is that what we call her? Paulina Blonde. Is that her real name? All right, well, either way, we haven't even confirmed if it's her or not. Now, we got some key information. Some people said living with a group. Some people said leaving a group. Now, that's a little mix-up there because they're not the same word. Two totally different words. So what did you guys hear? Ya que estamos, we have a little discrepancy. Living with the group or leaving the group? What is it? Living or leaving that she said? We're going to hear it momentarily, but I'm just curious. What did you guys hear? Because I've seen people say living and leaving. Liz says, I insist on Salma. Okay, well, again, you can insist, and they can insist on Paulina, but it's not going to change the situation. You will find out, though, at the end of the show. So there's a reason to stay tuned to see if you were right. Ver si tenías razón o no. Chris heard something about brothers and sisters. Okay, good, Chris. I think that's I remember hearing something about brothers and sisters as well, right? Okay, well, I think you guys got some key information there. The thing is, you don't all agree. Some of you agree, so that's good. It means that some of you are right and some of you are wrong. But that's cool. That means it's challenging, right? Nola got something from it. Nola says she wanted to try her own thing. O sea, como grupo ya tenéis la idea, right? Ahora, me quedo con la duda. Living or leaving? ¿Qué dijo? We're going to hear it, as I said, in a couple minutes after our commercial break. But living or leaving? Porque no es igual, amigos. I live in New York, right? I hate leaving New York. Odio irme de Nueva York. Because a part of me stays there, as you know. Look, look at my baseball cap. Let's see. Patricia's all smiles. Great, Patricia. Jessie Bucci says something about her best friends. Yeah, I heard something about BFF. ¿Conocéis esta? What does BFF stand for? Oh my God, best friends forever. Okay, so guys, let's see. I'm curious. I don't think I forgot about the living leaving thing. No voy a dejar escapar eso, porque eso podría haber sido nuestro homophones de hoy entonces. So, Yenir says living. Marta says leaving. Lole says living. Yenir says living. Oh my God. Woo-hoo-hoo. Guys, this is getting interesting here. Living? Or is this... I think there's one thing we can all agree on. It's a woman. I think you guys were right in saying it's a Hispanic woman. We can't agree on who it is, but we're hearing... Some people are hearing, esto es como el vestido azul. It's like that blue dress. O gris. ¿Qué color era? Some people are hearing living. Some people are hearing leaving. And a native person would never make that mistake. Now, I got to tell you something, though. Maybe she pronounces it differently as well. Either way, right now, I can't believe it. We have to go to a commercial break. But when we come back, I'm going to take a closer listen too. Yo voy a escucharlo más de cerca. We say a closer listen myself, because now I'm curious about this living or leaving mystery con dos Y. So guys, we're going to a quick commercial break, but you know how this works. We'll be back in 2 minutes with tons more Show with No Name 2.0. So, stick around.